The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 10-2 start. You. 6-6, pull it high.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Gator. 55.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Yeah. Hey, high 7.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, echo.
41's the mark. Check 41. Hey, they scared. 41's the mic. 41's the mic.
General West.
Strip that ball.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, Orbit.
41. What's the run? They're running it. Hey, 41's Mike. I got you, punk.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. Going for the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Man, that's trash. 48's Mike. 3 bud. Whip. Watch the whip. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Tighten up. Motion. 26. Go, trot.
Throwing on second and long. Watson, and the catch made by Johnson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That's what I do. 48. 45. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Hey, look, 48. Look, there, go.
Throwing on third down. Watson. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You better be afraid of me. Hey, Alpha.
55, Mike 55. You don't want this.
Hey, check right. Watch it, you find. Now.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, exit. Hit it.
On 2nd down, Minshew. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ball.
41's the mic. Check, 41.
Go.
All day, every day, any day.
Now.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returnable here from the 38. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
48 the mic.
On 1st down, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. A first update now from Cincinnati, and the 49ers are out to the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
At the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and
8. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Hey, 31.
57's Mike. Mike 57. I got one.
To throw is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
4th down.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. We're scoreless after 1. The kick by Fairbairn is good. No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. I'll guarantee you Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use them a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Johnson running right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
3 down, 3 down.
This is it. 19.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Hey, 24.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, get in the weight room.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Let's go.
Here's Watson to throw on 3rd down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check 31. Check 31. Bravo.
48. 24.
Rip right. Rip right.
From the gun, here's Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They come out here in the eye.
59. Watch the screen.
Alert, alert.
They turn to the fullback, Gillespie, trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Not today.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, and the Texans have retaken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
They'll run on first down. It's Thompson, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Fournette. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Come on,
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Get that ball.
Hey. Move. 55.
Hey, eat. I got one.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out, and so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Set. 19.
Mike 50. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
Hey, 59.
Mike 50. Check pass.
Let's go.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Mike spoke both. I got it.
To throw on 3rd down, Watson flushed out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Set. 19.
Watch the run. Watch the edge.
Hey, 55. Hey, line up.
following the penalty. It's Johnson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
I'm going to hit you all.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking that time for Stills.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Look at me. Zipper.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Hey, Zoo.
Out of the gun is Minshew. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Go.
Mike's 57.
Go.
Switch up. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Doing with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd and 10. Minshew. The open man is Westbrook.
The 2nd down pass.
Get ready.
Complete to D.D. Westbrook. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
Ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right.
Hey, box truck.
Hey, we got 3 down. Mike 41. We got to wedge that. I'm going to run you over.
Five.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And he completes it to Westbrook. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Good move by Duke. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
54. That's it. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we're going to Mike the 48 right now. Let's go. Watch the run.
first and 10. Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Check, 48's the mic. I got him. Hot something. 48's Mike. 48's Mike. Come on.
Here's Watson. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Topper!
Now Fournette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They run it here with Thompson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
Here we go. 50, plant.
55 to Mike. You must be drinking.
Check three, check three, check three.
X3, 218, chopper.
Mike, 55.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Shift, shift.
Hey, 44. 44, 44, Armin, 44. I got him, I got him.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Motion, motion, motion.
Hey, 31.
Mike's Popo. Here I come.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Rabbit, rabbit.
Throwing again is Watson. And an alley to run. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Check, check. 65.
Watson on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Riley Harrison. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey!
41 Mike. Hey, me and you all day.
On second down now, it's Thompson. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On the ready.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. I smell fear now. I smell
Hey, Charlie.
55, Mike, 55. And watch your leg.
Mike 55, Mike 55. All day, just like that.
Here's Minshew. They'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they could make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. This will be fielded at the 17. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this two shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
First and 10 at the 30.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Check.
Back to the ground on 1st down, Edmonds. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Joe Shoulders on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
59.
You gonna see me in your nightmares.
From the 41, Watson flush to his right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. Here's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10.
Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Watson. Screenplay. Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson, and he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 55. 44. Mike, 44.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Yes.
Motion. 41's coming. 41's.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. 41 mic, right here.
Yeah.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And able to find Conley. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Got it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey. 80 weapon. Back.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Here we go.
Ready.
Minshew, 1st and 10. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, Delta.
Mike, 55. Right there.
On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Man left. 3 down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Fournette. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
He's crashing. He's
6-6. Pull it high.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Fournette running right. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
The outlaw. Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Now. 41 to Mike. 41. Go. Check 41. Here we go, D. Here I come. Yep. 41 to Mike. Watch the screen.
Recon, 132 fighter.
41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike.
Let's set it.
They'll run with Fournette. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, get the line. Check 48. Hayward. Check 48 to Mike. Hey, let's go.
Watson. He's got Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now Watson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. One last throw here for Watson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And he will be out of bounds here.